All right, cool. So this is how cops captured the Minnesota mass shooter. Quick little reaction. Let's just get straight into it. I don't even want to waste time. The, the fact that it just starts off with a guy sitting in the chair with a coffee or something in his hand. I don't know if he's the shooter or not, but I'm not gonna lie, this is look scary already, bro. I don't know what's happening here. So it looks like it says November 29th, 2020. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's get into it, man. 8 hours earlier.
It's midnight at the Shady Oaks apartment complex. A resident is walking back to his apartment when suddenly he's shot by an unidentified man.
Damn.
Could have sworn I heard a gunshot or a firecracker, and I'm not sure which one.
When police rush to the scene, they're immediately faced.
Damn, that's so crazy, bro. You just walking, like not bothering nobody, just walking money on business, and then some random person just shoots you. It's so wild, bro. Just to think about. Just minding your business, bro. Me, I'm a professional, mind my business kind of person. Like, what the hell? I hate seeing stuff like that happen to people who ain't bothering nobody. Cause I be out the way, just like I don't be bothering nobody, bro.
With a barrage of gunfire targeting anyone who moves, and no idea who or how many shooters are active, all while dozens of innocent lives are at fatal risk.
More shots being fired right now.
Wait, was that a reenactment? Or is this the actual shooter that they're looking at? Or is this one of the cops? Is this a reenactment or something? How they got that footage? Is that real? Or is that like...
More shots being fired right now.
Just calm down.
What kind of injury do you have?
It's a gunshot.
Okay. Who shot you?
I don't know.
Go get her.
I'm gonna get snipers put up on the east side.
Yes.
Get over here! Get over here! Get down on the ground now!
Okay, so they got him. Oh, this is a Dr. Insanity video? I didn't even realize it.
At approximately 2:17 a.m. on that Sunday night, officers receive reports of gunshots near Shady Oaks apartment complex.
What's
on that
2:17 a.m., bro? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I mean, I always say ain't nothing really good happening after midnight, but I'm not gonna lie. The McDonald's fries be kind of good after midnight, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And sometimes I get cravings before I go to sleep. And, you know, I'll be willing to walk over there. I'm just saying, man. But I don't suggest anybody hanging out outside 2:17 in the morning, bro. Ain't nothing but, you know, I don't want to say nothing but weirdos, but, you know, the weirdos that are out there during the day, they're still out there during the night. But now it's just harder to see them.
Sunday night, officers receive reports of gunshots near Shady Oaks apartment complex. Minutes later, around 2:20 a.m., first responder officer Cody Needham approaches the scene to investigate. Little does he know, the gunshot reports were part of a trap set by the shooters, and he was driving straight into it.
What? Oh, you saw that? Yo, I think the shooter was right behind him, walking. Oh, you saw that? What the hell? Did you see that? It's like he's shooting like right over here somewhere, right?
I think I've been shot.
Moments after entering the parking lot, Officer Needham is struck by a bullet as multiple shots rang out and immediately radios nearby officers for backup.
I'm going.
He said, I think I've been shot. Like, you know, I heard that multiple times. Like when you get shot, is it like you don't feel it right away? Like, I feel like if you get shot, you don't feel it, right? Like, I don't know.
The hospital. Dispatch, let ER know I'm coming.
There was a rapid succession of shots. Do you know where it came from?
It's back by Shady Oaks. There were more shots back by Shady Oaks.
I'm mad at places called Shady Oaks. Like, there's shady things happening over by Shady Oaks.
Okay, we need to get a perimeter around this building.
Multiple units nearby are now en route to Shady Oaks. However, the scale of police response will soon grow much larger as officers realize the severity of the situation and the danger posed to the civilians. But for now, as backup units head towards the scene, Officer Needham speeds towards the hospital, still uncertain how severe his injuries are.
I think I've been shot.
Yep, come on in.
I don't know what the.
Go in this room over here.
While Needham receives urgent medical care, backup officer
He seems pretty calm for somebody who got shot. Like where have you been shot? Have you been? Yo, what if he got shot? Like maybe he felt it hit him, like his vest maybe or something. Like it didn't pierce through any of his clothing. Like he's not bleeding or anything like that. And maybe he just chose to take that as an opportunity to get out of this scenario. Because just because you're a cop doesn't mean that you're brave. You know what I mean? Just because you're a cop doesn't mean that you're like, all right, I'm ready to go into battle. You know what I mean? It doesn't really mean that. Some people are cops and they just take it because they have benefits and they think, hey, not a lot of crap happens in this part of town, so I might be able to coast by. You know what I mean? So who knows? He probably took that as an opportunity to go to the hospital and just not be involved in this shooting scenario. Who knows, man?
Christopher Deason and other units make their way towards Shady Oaks, completely unaware they're stepping into a deadly 8-hour-long standoff.
And I'm not saying the cop is a coward either. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, if he didn't say he got shot, then what? They would expect him to do what? Sit around and wait, like to drive a block away and then stand around and wait and see what's going on, try to analyze the situation by himself while he wait for backup. He doesn't know how many shooters are out there. He don't know if he pulls up a block away and park up, if he's parking up near other shooters. You know what I mean? He doesn't know. So he's better off just getting the hell up out of there.
In rapidly chaotic incidents like these, officers have no choice but to make split-second tactical decisions. To fully understand how police manage such dangerous situations, we'll follow every tactic and decision through every stage of the standoff. Starting with Officer Deason, who's just arrived on scene to a barrage of gunfire erupting unpredictably.
We don't know what floor they're on. The shots were presumably coming up in front of the building. More shots being fired right now.
Why that sound like somebody got hit? Yo, get out the driver's seat, bro. You gotta get out the driver's seat. I mean, when a shooter's gonna shoot at a car, he's gonna shoot at the driver's side.
You being shot at? You okay? Just calm down. Calm down.
I only have a pen call.
I didn't get hit.
I don't know.
Is that your car?
I know this is scary. I know this is scary.
No.
Officer Deason and other responding officers quickly take position behind a water pump house located near the parking lot on the west side of the complex.
Bro, you're getting
but there's
shot
a
at.
more immediate worry weighing on the officers. Many civilians remain unaware and exposed, and every gunshot could mean another innocent resident being targeted. With dozens of innocent lives at stake, Officer Rasmussen and Tim Harves arrive near Deason's location on the west side, positioning themselves nearby to help scan the area and pinpoint where the gunfire is coming from.
I mean, you getting shot at and you don't know where it's coming from.
306,
Yeah, that's
2400, start everybody.
As soon as I got around the corner out here, he started shooting at me.
Me and Deason pull up here. It was what, 3-4 shots?
And when I pulled up here before, we got shot at before.
So somebody's shooting out the window of the building. Chris, can you come over here?
They're shooting at any law enforcement that comes through. If we go out any further, we're going to get shot at.
If this is an active shooter, we need to get a team ready. We need to probably start dealing with it.
At this stage, the situation facing officers is extremely dangerous. The Shady Oaks apartment complex contains approximately 126 units, and with near zero visibility and gunshots ringing out unpredictably, police have no way of pinpointing exactly where the shooters are located, whether they're barricaded, mobile, or roaming freely, or even how many shooters are active. What's more alarming is that officers don't yet realize they're dealing with a carefully planned ambush, and the next few minutes will make that terrifyingly clear.
Okay.
We want to get eyes on the building. We need to get
cars there.
We need to get back over here, right?
Yeah, so we're probably gonna have to.
Whoa!
Where the fuck is this guy?
And it's dark.
He's outside, I bet.
And it's dark. It's hard to see.
Okay. He's running across!
He's
You
running.
see him?
Wait, be careful. Are you sure that's him running? What if there's gunshots going off? That could be a civilian just running because they hear gunshots. Don't shoot somebody that you're not supposed to be shooting at, cops. I hope y'all don't shoot somebody by accident. That's not the person you're looking for.
Where?
Where did he run into? North or
He
south?
ran that way, he ran that direction. Somebody
Running
ran.
south.
I don't know if he got shot at or what, but someone just ran across the back
All
lot.
right, cool. That's a better way of saying it. Someone ran. We don't know if that person got shot at or if that's him. That's a better way to put it. Don't just say he ran across, because it's going to get everybody antsy.
He's running. I don't know if it was him or someone that got shot at.
All right, good.
Correct. They ran out here in that direction. No, they're behind the trees here. Other side of the trees.
What? Is that? You think that's a high-powered rifle?
Something high. Just calm down. Do not bowl me over.
Shot at this house.
It's coming from the front of the building. It impacted the road on the Little Fourth.
And this person right here, yo, you see what I'm talking about? Like, cops are not automatically brave just because they sign up to be a cop, bro. You see this cop right here is being the lady, I think it's a lady that's consoling this one, trying to help them to breathe. Like, trying to help them to calm down and to breathe. This is a scary situation. The cops are they're human, man. They're people. That's why when cops kill people that are unarmed or whatever, and like weird situations, I can't even be like 100% pissed off, because I know it's a high tense situation and they got to deal with the possibility of someone trying to body them every time they clock in. So it's kind of hard for me to be upset when they make mistakes. That's why you got to always be the calm one. You got to be the calmest person between you and the cop, because cops are going in with nerves already. You know what I mean? And if you're crazy nervous, I know you should feel the other way around. You should feel like cops should be trying to keep you calm, but sorry, that's not the case all the time, bro.
Impacted the road on the Little Fourth.
One of the shots officers just heard was aimed at a resident who stepped outside the building, completely unaware of the active threat. He was struck and immediately ran away. With danger escalating and officers still unsure how many shooters they're dealing with, or even where the next shot might come from, their immediate focus shifts to two critical priorities. First, identify and engage the source of the gunfire. Second, secure the perimeter and evacuate civilians inside and outside the building to prevent further casualties. However, officers still don't have a key to access the building from any side, adding a major complication to their plan. So, to move forward, Officer Deason and Harves formulate a tactical plan. One group remains in position, carefully engaging and distracting the shooters to pinpoint their exact locations and number. Meanwhile, a second group cautiously moves around the perimeter, evacuating civilians from areas exposed to gunfire. It's important to understand that incidents like these are not only traumatic for the officers working them, but they can often have the same effect on people simply watching these videos behind a screen, just like you.
Look at the clean ad right here. He about to throw a whole ad in here. What a transition. Okay, Dr. Insanity, I see you.
If you have ever felt that you need help with mental health, you should know there are always people you can reach out to. Before I started this channel, I struggled with anxiety every day. I'd record videos, then delete them because I thought they weren't good enough. Therapy changed that. It gave me the confidence to finally start uploading. Finding the right therapist, though, was hard. I went through several before one clicked.
BetterHelp?
That's why I've partnered with BetterHelp, the sponsor of today's video. BetterHelp makes it easy for you to find the right therapist for you. Fill out a questionnaire and you will match with a therapist in as little as a couple days.
So you're telling me that if I sign up for BetterHelp,
you can easily switch therapists
my YouTube
anytime
channel's gonna
at
grow?
no extra cost if it's not the right fit. A therapist will
Wow,
listen, ask questions, and help you see
I
things from a new
didn't know that
perspective.
was-
They can give you advice
I
and
didn't know that was a
techniques
cheat
to
code.
make
Okay.
positive changes in your life. With
keep
over
that in mind.
9,000 reviews and a 4.3
Yeah.
rating on Trustpilot, BetterHelp is a platform you can trust. Click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/DrInsanity and get 10% off your first month of therapy. With that said, let's get back to the scene. The evacuation team is about to spread out and begin sweeping the west side of the perimeter. With the shooter's identities still unknown, they have to treat everyone they encounter as a potential threat.
Come here. Hey, come here. You have a key fob to the building?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, motherfucker, shooting me. You're shooting me. I took out the sidewalk and stuff. Oh, universe, those
Yeah,
kids, I
that
love
would
them
be-
surprising, but say something.
See.
I heard it. I was standing in my kitchen doing it.
Here,
I
go
don't
back to
have
your
a
car.
phone. Shoot. I think
Now.
it's the second floor.
You don't have a phone? Wait, why are you outside? I'm so confused. Did she say she was in her kitchen? So what happened? She left her house? Why would you leave your house? You don't know where the shooter is. Why did you leave your house? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, if I hear people, when I hear firecrackers going off outside of my home like a week before 4th of July, I'm like, you know what? I don't know what's firecrackers or what's something else. So, you know what? I'm just going to chill inside the crib. You know? Because I feel like around 4th of July is like the perfect time for people to start, you know, playing around with guns, because it's going to be kind of hard to distinguish the two.
So you think it's the
I'm
second floor?
pretty for sure. It's the second floor on the far side.
Okay. Go back to your car. Stay in there, okay?
Officer Rasmussen manages to clear this first encounter with a resident safely. But as he moves further into the parking lot,
Okay.
he spots someone he believes might be one of the shooters.
Stop! Right now! Stop! Turn around! Drop to your knees. I got a guy that just walked out. He's in the parking lot. I got him at gunpoint.
Wait, hold up. I gotta see how did that even start?
Stop! Right now!
He said stop, but like, is he even aiming at him?
Stop! Right now! Stop!
Okay. Okay, I didn't see how he walked up on him.
Turn around! Drop to your knees. I got a guy that just walked out. He's in the parking lot. I got him at gunpoint. I need somebody around here. Stay where you're at right now. Okay, we have somebody shooting from your building right now. Okay? Okay. Okay, take him. Go to him. Stop. Ma'am, come here. Come here.
Yo, this is like
Come
running
here.
or not.
It's police department. Come here. There's somebody shooting from your building right now. Okay?
Yo, I do want to play that game.
Keep your
Ready or
hands out of your
not?
pockets, please.
That'll be a fire game to play with.
Go to that red car over there. Go.
The individuals turn out to be residents, completely unaware of the danger they've just narrowly avoided. But Rasmussen's attention quickly shifts towards two more residents exiting from the back of the building, one clearly injured and struggling.
Keith, you got up in the building? This way. This way. Okay. Come on. Come on.
Looks like he got shot in the arm or something.
Okay, right here.
Now, I handed my phone off, so I have no way back.
Okay, well, you're not going back in anyway, so you're fine. Are you hurt at all, sir? Or just the one?
Just me.
Okay.
Yo, imagine if like if it was like shooters, like two, and maybe like one of them like got shot. But no. Like imagine like the shooters had a plan where it's like, all right, in order for us to escape, we're gonna pretend that one of us got shot. Or if not pretend, maybe actually shoot one of them. Like I'm gonna shoot you in the arm, and I'm gonna help you get out, and I'm gonna act like I'm helping you leave. I'm gonna take you to the hospital because you got shot, and then we're gonna be able to escape. Imagine that. Would that work?
I'm right here.
Okay. That light pole right there.
The light.
Okay. What kind of injury do you have?
It's a gunshot.
Okay. Who shot you?
I don't know. I come out that door we just came out of, was facing that way, and that's when I got shot.
Okay. Come right over here, sir. Just hop right into the back seat on that side.
One of the civilians encountered by police is Shady Oaks resident Daniel Thorpe, the same person officers spotted running away earlier after being targeted by gunfire. Daniel is now the second confirmed victim following Officer Cody Needham. Unfortunately, they won't be the only casualties as the night continues.
Okay.
Okay. She has been hit. Get over here! Get over here! Get down on the ground now!
Okay. 3:30.
By now, multiple SWAT teams have been requested to assist with the situation, but Daniel's close call underscores just how deadly the situation remains for the countless residents both inside and outside the complex. Many of them are still going about their night, not even realizing they're in any danger. Thankfully, Officer Rasmussen gained crucial intel from the woman he encountered.
I mean, you don't hear them gunshots unless you just pulled up, like maybe you just got home. Like after like the last gunshot went out, so you just got home, you don't hear nothing. That's one thing. But if you've been in the crib, I mean, who knows? They're probably playing Call of Duty or something. Had their headphones in, locked in. You know what I mean? You know, in a top 10 situation. You know.
Outside the building. According to her, the shots appeared to originate from an apartment on the front side of the building, possibly on the second floor. But most importantly, she provides the officer with a key to access the building. With dozens of innocent lives still at risk, police urgently need to devise a plan to infiltrate the building and evacuate residents before the shooters have a chance to move positions, or worse, start targeting residents door to door. If the next steps aren't
Wait, so you inside your crib, you can't hear people shooting from the building?
executed perfectly, the consequences could be catastrophic. With this in mind, Officer Tim Harves repositions to a parking lot near Giant Wash Skyline Express just southeast of Shady Oaks to meet with command, await incoming SWAT teams, and strategize their next move.
We haven't been able to get... They were thinking maybe like second floor, but now Chris is saying there's movement on 7th, but there's movement all over if you watch those windows. Nobody's identified where or who.
Once I get more SWAT bodies in, I'm going to start forming up some perimeter teams to take over on perimeter. I'm going to get snipers put up on the east side.
Yes, yeah.
So that they can kind of get
all the shots have been coming from the front of the building.
By this stage, police have gained important but conflicting information about the shooters. Witnesses indicate activity on the second floor at the front of the building, yet Officer Deason's group has reported suspicious movement higher up, possibly as high as the 7th floor. With these conflicting reports, the situation remains risky and unpredictable. So, to gain some control, multi-jurisdictional
Hold up. Alright, cool.
SWAT teams are now en route to help secure the building's perimeter, deploy snipers, and infiltrate the complex to evacuate civilians trapped inside. In the meantime, Officer Christopher Deason and his group continue to hold a critical position at the west end, actively scanning the building to pinpoint how many shooters they were dealing with and their locations.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Yep. Correct. Correct. Some are moving towards this.
Okay.
That did hit across the street, right across the street from me. It sounded like a bird shot.
While Officer Deason's team continues to hold their position on the west side, a critical oversight is exposed in the perimeter setup. Road closures intended to prevent civilian traffic from entering the active shooting zone weren't established quickly enough, allowing unaware drivers to slip through. This major flaw is about to lead to disastrous consequences.
Word.
What? Oh. How to control the bleeding. Well, you don't go out there.
Go! 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 Get out! No!
Fuck.
Fortunately, this first vehicle manages to pass without getting hit. But just minutes later, officers spot another set of headlights approaching, heading directly into the line of fire.
In shortly and around the
Three.
Shots fired, shots fired.
3 shots. Half shots fired.
No.
Okay. That was 3 shots, so.
Correct.
Is he aiming at cars now, or?
Maybe. They're not aiming directly at us.
Vehicle coming north. Vehicle?
Yep.
Vehicle.
Vehicle coming northbound on 4th.
Officers quickly realized the rapid succession of shots was not directed at them, but at a civilian vehicle passing by the front of Shady Oaks. After being hit, the driver continues forward, eventually stopping on the west side, still within the active firing zone, but close to where officers are positioned. That's when they hear the driver's disturbing screams.
Get over here!
We might have somebody that actually just got you.
Oh shit. She has been hit. I know, come on. Let's go.
Fucker, I should have known.
What?
Yeah. Okay. I think it's just through and through.
Shine your light.
She said I should have known.
How's my girlfriend?
Yeah, we can't get up there right now. We cannot get up there right now.
How you should
The
have
injured
known?
driver was struck in the leg and is rapidly losing blood. Officers quickly apply a tourniquet to control the bleeding and stabilize him until he can be transported to the hospital. But before they can even catch their breath, another serious problem appears. Other residents and civilians continue to pass close to the active firing zone, oblivious to the lethal danger surrounding them. That's when Officer Deason spots something alarming. Someone riding on a bicycle is suddenly seen riding straight through the active firing zone,
Yo.
heading directly towards officers.
It's like a video game.
The guy is leaning on the bike right now.
You can stop that guy on the bike. Get your hands up. Get over here. Get over here. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground now.
I am. What the fuck?
We got people shooting out of that building at us.
Shit.
We don't know if it's you yet.
No, sir.
We don't know that yet.
Okay.
We got him proned out right here. We're checking him.
I didn't hear no gunshots.
Are you kidding?
You guys scared the fuck out of me.
How do you think we feel?
Well, I didn't know there was people shooting each other. What's happening over there? Get them to crawl over here. What's happening over there?
Get over here. Okay, crawl. Crawl over here. Come up by the building here where you're safe.
I don't know how you're not hearing them gunshots,
We
bro.
just had somebody get shot out in the street from here.
Them shots is loud as hell.
Can you take the bags
gotta
off
see
me,
that.
please, so you can look at you can search me if you take the bags off.
This bag just has a hammer and some tools. Okay, it's not him, obviously.
Stay down.
Okay, it's obviously not him. Okay, why don't you come up here, sir? Come up by the building where you're safe. Okay, now you hear what we're dealing with?
Thankfully, officers quickly determined the biker was not a threat, managing to pull him to safety before he was harmed. Immediately afterwards, police units quickly finished establishing roadblocks around the complex, finally preventing further civilians from entering the danger zone. With no targets in sight, the shooting abruptly stops.
Okay.
This brief pause gives officers an opportunity to reassess their positions as they wait for SWAT support, unaware of the violent escalation just hours away.
Is that the actual shooter?
Do you think it's gone quiet because he just doesn't have anything to shoot at?
Yeah, possibly.
I mean, do they have this place like cut off so you can't leave?
Keep them at a staging point, Keith. We have an armored vehicle on scene here. We'll be sending over, I believe.
At approximately 4 a.m., SWAT armored vehicles finally arrive on the opposite side of the building, marking a critical turning point in the operation. For the first time, officers have the tactical support they need to close in and bring the shooters into custody.
Yeah, we've got 4 individuals here now, 313. We need to get them out of here.
You want to jump in with him?
Yeah.
Go right along.
All right, we're coming. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I know our team's setting up too, so we'll be over here soon.
He said, thanks for coming.
Not what we expected.
Yeah, no shit.
With SWAT teams now on scene, a sniper unit quickly moves into position on the east side of the Shady Oaks complex, giving officers critical visibility. At the same time, entry teams on the west side prepare for their next move. It's finally time to move inside the building.
Damn, bro got 4 stars on him now. SWAT team just pulled up.
I'm gonna move, right?
Yep.
Moving.
.306. We're by the dumpster where you were. What's your 20?
Yo, is this the guy? Is this the shooter?
You gotta get out of here, just walk down that way, great.
Oh, so that's not, so he's not the shooter. Yo, in the beginning of the video where they showed him, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was the shooter possibly. He was just sitting there calm with a cup in his hand like, bro, you don't hear none of that? What kind of building is this? They got some really good soundproofing in this building, bro. They got some noise cancellation doors or something going on in that building that you can't hear nothing outside of your apartment. That's crazy.
After carefully evacuating ground floor residents over the next 2 hours, SWAT teams successfully secure the lower levels, ensuring the shooters have no path to escape. As the sun rises over Shady Oaks, police gain a critical advantage.
Yep, sunlight.
Daylight.
Yep.
With improved visibility, they deploy drones overhead, giving officers a clear, real-time view of the complex. As the drone hovers above Shady Oaks, officers notice movement on the 3rd floor. Someone barricaded near a window in apartment 303. Snipers positioned across the street quickly adjust their aim towards the apartment, while officers remain on high alert, knowing other suspects could be hidden throughout the building. Over the next hour, tensions escalate as the barricaded shooter fires and destroys a police drone monitoring his position. At around 8 a.m., negotiation teams attempt to make contact, urging the shooter to surrender peacefully. But despite repeated attempts,
So he's shooting down drones now? Yo, it's like Apex Legends, bro. You shooting down crypto drones? Damn.
tensions escalate as the
Damn, he shot down at it while it was on the ground.
barricaded shooter fires and
then he shot it one more time. He has decent aim though, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He got decent aim. If you can shoot a drone out the sky, you got decent aim.
destroys a police drone monitoring his position. At around 8 a.m., negotiation teams attempt to make contact, urging the shooter to surrender peacefully. But despite repeated attempts, he refuses to respond. By 10 a.m., after over 8 hours of standoff and with peaceful options exhausted, an armored SWAT vehicle pulls up directly into the shooter's line of sight, preparing to launch enough tear gas canisters to saturate the entire apartment.
Oh, let me see.
Entire apartment.
Damn, broke the window. Damn.
Moments after the gas enters the apartment, the barricaded suspect moves to the window. For the first time, officers see his face. It's a young man, barely out of his teens, armed and ready to fire back. Following the shooter's reaction, a single, carefully aimed sniper shot shatters the apartment window, sending shards of glass directly into the shooter's forehead. Moments later, he appears from the window holding a towel to his face, clearly weakened and disoriented. A SWAT team...
Oh, that was kind of clever. So they didn't... The sniper... Woo, I guess they trying to give him a warning. Because literally right there, the sniper could have killed him. The sniper could have killed him right there. If he had to go ahead, he could have killed him right there. But instead, he did a clever warning shot. Which is, you know what? Rather than shooting you, I'm going to shoot the glass next to you, which is still going to irritate you. The shatter might still hurt you, which it did. Clearly, he's bleeding. So, hey, so you know, we could kill you right now if we want to, bro. We trying not to kill you. So, I don't know if he took that warning lightly or, you know what I mean? If he took that warning like, all right, you know, let me just throw the towel in. They're playing with me now. Because now they know who I am, they see me, they know where I am, they're playing with me now. So, do you just give up? Or maybe he's like, listen, I'm not going out like that. Like, you're going to have to, you know, I'm going out like in a body bag type, you know?
Immediately rushes to apartment 303 to apprehend the shooter. Inside, they find him wounded, but cooperative, quickly placing him into custody and escorting him out of the building.
Right. Oh, so they got him just like that? Wait, I thought it was supposed to be... I thought more crazy stuff was supposed to happen. Well, unless there's another shooter.
Priority. What for a sheriff did for? They'll check them 45 minutes in the freezing rant. You guys are good.
Get some change in the left pocket.
Big ass baggy pants. Check down.
Did he say you guys are good?
By his feet. Nothing on his feet. Not having your 38. Buddy, can you spread your legs real quick? I have nothing.
Make sure he doesn't have a bomb on him, bro.
Hands pulled up at least a little bit. Yep.
Ow! Fuck! My arm.
You want to switch out doctors?
I can give me an IOU.
The shooter is soon identified as Devin Matthew.
21 years old? You over here like, what do you think you are? You think you in a waiting lobby in Call of Duty or something? This anybody who lands in front of you just start shooting at them, bro? Like, what are you doing, bro? Why are you just standing outside and just like, all right, I'm just gonna turn this neighborhood into a PvP zone, like, bro, my man just turned that building into Nuketown, bro. Just started shooting anybody on sight. What would make him do something like that? I wonder if we're gonna get an explanation or not.
Wayland. Inside his apartment, officers recover multiple firearms, including the rifle used throughout the standoff. Officers continue to search the complex, and after a thorough sweep, they find no other threats, confirming Devin was the only shooter. As he is transported to the hospital for medical treatment, detectives begin rehashing details of the shooting. That's when they make a troubling discovery. The initial 911 call reporting fireworks had been placed by Devin himself.
I sworn I heard a gunshot or a firecracker, and I'm not sure which one.
Investigators quickly realized the call was a deliberate attempt to lure responding officers directly into his line of fire. Given the calculated nature of the ambush, they suspect that Devin may not have acted alone, that he could be linked to a larger threat, perhaps associated with an extremist group or a broader violent plan. With this in mind, detectives bring Devin straight into an interrogation room as soon as he is medically cleared, urgently seeking answers about his true motives and whether any additional attacks were placed.
Hey, Devin.
Hello.
How are you?
I've been better.
Yeah, it looks like it. Feeling okay though? Is that okay if we visit?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's back up to the day before the incident and just talk to us about your day and kind of what's going on.
Everything seemed alright, everything seemed fine, but
Okay.
These ex-friends of mine, they wanted to hang out with me, and it was gonna be his girlfriend's birthday, the 21st birthday, so they wanted to party and drink. Well, I do like political discussion. I like to see people's views and ask them why they think of that so I can respect them deeper and Like political stuff? Yep. Okay. But it just turns out that they're ex-tweakers, and I think one guy was tweaking there. This guy's name was Seth something. And they're all like they're saying I'm getting in their face and screaming at them. I'm partially deaf from working in machinery. I said, I'm sorry, I'll get down on my hands and knees. I'll show you I'm not being violent. And this woman was saying, get on my man's face. And I'm like, I'm not on your man's face. I'm just saying, this is how I view about the situation, because how can I respect you? You've been nothing but nice to me. So she has until this point on. And Judd said, get off his face. I said, I'm not on your face. He pushed me. He was trying to fight me, so I fought him. And Jordan got on me, and he tried fighting me, and he claimed he was trying to make sure there would be no fight to happen, but that was the last straw. And for some reason, I felt like because no one would believe my side of the story, I had my firearms out and ready to use, just in case anything did happen, which I didn't want it to, but I had an accidental discharge in my Mosin Nagant rifle and had one bullet for it. I'm not sure.
Which kind of rifle was it?
Mosin Nagant.
Okay.
It was a mental slip-up. I haven't been employed in a year. And my grandfather died 3 years ago. I just wanted it, and I didn't want to ever shoot a cop. That's why I surrendered.
Were you aiming at anything throughout
Just
the
the
75
cars,
rounds?
just the cars, trying to get the cops to come so they'd shoot me. I didn't want to shoot the cops, I didn't want to shoot anybody else, I just wanted to shoot the cars so that they would shoot me. But
And is that from
I
alcohol, or
I
were
couldn't myself. It's against my.
Oh my God, bro. I want to have a political discussion with you so that way I can respect you deeper. You're trying to respect someone deeper who doesn't even like you. They're telling you to get out their face. They don't even want to deal with you, bro. You worried about respecting them deeper? And if they're saying get out of my face, and you're saying I'm not in your face, well, if they feel like you're in their face, you need to back up. If you're trying to de-escalate, walk away. That tells me that he was trying to stay in one spot, probably like a little standoff, like he's standing up, probably facing him in like an aggressive, or, you know, like if you're facing face to face with somebody, it's kind of like a threatening stance, as opposed to like standing side by side with somebody. But if you like staring at somebody head on, like if you ever, like as a guy, you ever try to approach a girl to try to talk to her because you're interested in her, you know how people would tell you, if you ever gotten any type of advice, they would tell you, don't head on, like walk up to a girl and stand directly in front of her and like block her line of like walking, because you don't want her to feel like you're like trapping her, right? Because it's confrontational to stand face on towards somebody. You want to stand at an angle or from a side of them, just so they can feel like they have the freedom to escape if they felt threatened or they wanted to leave for any reason, right? So it's like if you have someone that's saying get out of my face and you're standing in front of them facing them, it's a confrontational stance. Even if you're like technically not like in their face, like you're not like right here in their face, even if you're like right here, like I'm trying to show you like a little distance, even if you're like I'm trying to get the angle right. I know my camera is kind of, I have it short, but like even if you're like on some like you know what I mean, like they're like, even if like this distance, it's still like, yo, you're still pressing me, like get out of my face, like why are you pressing me right now? You know what I mean? Like it's confrontational. I don't know if this guy have friends or whatnot, but come on, bro. I get it. Your grandpa died 3 years ago, he said. That was a long time ago. I'm not saying that it still doesn't hurt. You know, I understand time heals, I guess most, maybe not all. But come on, bro. That was 3 years ago. People die. And it sucks. But 3 years, I think that's a decent amount of time to figure out how to cope with that and to move on with that, and to figure out a way to move on with their memory, you know, still intact, or to move on with and make peace of it. You know what I mean? I think 3 years is a decent amount of time. So And you just saying you want it to end? I don't know. I mean, I get it. People get depressed. I get it. But your answer is to grab a couple rifles, go into a building. I don't know if he lives there or not, but to start shooting random people to attract the cops, because you want the. Why you want somebody? You're too pussy to kill yourself. But you want to put that on a cop to come kill you? What about the cop? Cops don't want to kill people. They don't want to. I'm pretty sure killing somebody, even if you're a cop, it's a traumatic experience to kill somebody. I'm pretty sure it's a traumatic experience. Whether your life is threatened or not. Like, killing someone, I'm pretty sure it's probably a traumatic experience. You gotta do therapy and all that extra stuff, psychological analysis. Like afterwards, you gotta check your brain every week after that or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's procedures that, like, why would you put that on some random cop to come in and have to deal with you for the rest of their life by killing you? They gotta deal with the thought of they killed this kid, this 21-year-old kid. Who just so happened, because they're gonna find out afterwards, like, what was up with this kid? Why was he doing this? And they're gonna find out this kid was just depressed. Like, yo, I killed this 21-year-old depressed kid. He forced me to. Like, why are you putting that on them? And I'm not saying that he should kill himself. I'm not saying that he should. I'm just saying, like, you're too scared to do it yourself, but you're gonna be selfish and put it on somebody else. And then start shooting random people in the process. I don't want to shoot no cops, but you shooting random people that's just walking around. Bro, I hate people that do stuff like this, bro. I just hate people that think like that, bro. Rather, like, if you want to take yourself out, listen, man. Listen. I'm a strong believer of your life, your choice. You know what I mean? Do whatever you want to do with your life. You know? I'm a strong believer of that. Whatever you want to do with your life. Sure, if you have people around you that could try to make some sense of why you should not go through with it, that's cool. But at the end of the day, you still choose to go through with it. I think, hey, whatever you decide to do, it's your life. But don't try to bring other people out along the way. I don't like that. That shit, I hate that. If you want to go, just go, bro. Why you got, who's coming with me, man? Who's coming with me? Like, why are we doing that? Just go. If you're going to go, just go, bro. I wish you would stay and figure it out, push through it, and maybe you can help someone else in the future by letting them know your story and how you got through it. I wish you could do that. But if you can't figure that out, or if you don't want to figure that out, then just go quietly by yourself, bro. You don't gotta hurt nobody on the way out.
My own views, I would have to have somebody else me theoretically, so that's where that idea, I know it sounds really fucked up, I wanted to live, I tried telling myself this and that, but under last night's situation or ordeal, it just got too much to me, too fast.
So, do you remember what exactly you told the dispatcher when you called in?
It sounded like there was a gunshot or fireworks or some type of discharge, like some type of fire shot.
So if you said the word fireworks, would you mean fireworks from a gun or actually fireworks?
I don't know. Did I say fireworks? Or are you getting?
You might have.
I don't know if I did.
Fireworks.
I don't know if I did.
Okay.
Perhaps the most striking thing about Devin's confession is his description of feeling trapped between a desperate wish to die and an inability to harm himself. A psychological state commonly known as suicide by cop, where someone intentionally provokes law enforcement into using deadly force to end their own life.
And sadly enough, that's a common thing, sadly enough. Because I watched another video where this guy was like a rapper / like entrepreneur trying to sell liquor within his own name, I guess. And he was dating some girl, who, after about, I guess, a year or two, she finally got to the point in their relationship where she didn't want to live with him anymore. And she had moved him into her home. And then she ended up wanting him to move out. And then before he moved out, because he decided to stay a couple of days and he was planning on leaving, but he didn't leave right away. And before he finally left, he found out or was under suspicion that she was cheating. Which I'm like, how are you cheating if she doesn't want you to live with her anymore, right? Like, how is that cheating if you're basically breaking up? But anyway, he started beating on her, and then her kids got involved to like stop him. And then when she tried to escape from him attacking her, he pulled out a gun, and then he shot at her, ended up shooting her in the leg. And then because he realized he messed up, he took her to the hospital. When she got to the hospital, she whispered to the doctors, the nurses, that, hey, he's the one that shot me, but please do not let him know that I told you, because my kids are at home and I think he's going to go back to the house and I don't want him to hurt the kids. And then basically the nurses tried to call the police without him knowing. And then when he went back to his car, he realized, like, damn, I messed up. And he was one of those type of guys that would go live on social media for like updates or just life updates or whatever was going on with him, to talk to the people that I guess supported him. And he went live that day after he left the hospital. I guess he was in the parking lot, and he started talking on his live about how he messed up and whatnot. And then he started hearing sirens from the police. Then he decided to drive off, and then he started a high-speed chase. And then he started telling his live stream, hey man, this is it for me, man. They're chasing me, man. You know, I think they're gonna end me. They're gonna end me. You know what? I'm gonna let them end me, and I'm gonna force them to end me. I'm gonna do something to let them end me, because like he just felt like, I guess he just felt in that moment like life was basically done. I mean, he didn't kill nobody. He just shot Shorty in the leg. So she was going to survive, which she did. But yeah, of course he was going to do time. How much time? I don't know, but I guess he just wasn't trying to do it. Anyway, in the process of him running from the cops in the car and live streaming the whole process, he ended up crashing into another car. It just so happens that in the other car, there was a guy who was one of those type of people that drives with their dog on their in the front seat. Dog's in the front seat, or dog is in their lap. You know those type of drivers? You know, you look at a driver, you see a damn Shih Tzu peeking out the driver's side window. You know, one of those type of drivers. And basically that crash between him and the guy with the dog, it ended up killing the guy and his dog. They didn't survive that accident. And eventually, dude ended up getting caught. I think after the crash, he ended up shooting himself. I think by accident. I think he shot himself, because I don't think they said he shot himself in the head. I think he shot himself in the stomach by accident or something. I think maybe due to the crash, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, they took him to the hospital, but they weren't able to save him. So he died from his gunshot wound. He shot himself basically. I don't know if he shot himself intentionally or not, but yeah. But yeah, apparently this is like a common thing. People be on some trying to get the police to do it. Like, bro, just do it yourself, bro. You over here want the police to do it. Police don't want to do it.
Following the interrogation, detectives determined that Devin Wayland acted alone, ruling out connections to any larger extremist groups.
Does he have
Devin
family?
admitted to intentionally provoking police to respond with deadly force, driven by anger and humiliation after an earlier confrontation at a party. Thankfully, the 3 victims wounded in the shooting, including Officer Cody Needham, would ultimately recover from their physical injuries. When Devin's case reached trial, Minnesota's Court of Appeals rejected the argument that his actions were solely driven by suicidal intent. Although Devin claimed that provoking police into shooting him was his...
Yo, people be eating good in jail, bro. Look how much thicker he looks, bro. Look how much thicker he looks, bro. You see what 3 meals a day do, bro? That boy eating good in jail, bro. I don't know if he's working out or not, but because his face don't look chiseled. His face just look plumpy. He looks way thicker here. I don't know how much older he is here. I don't know if he's like a year older or what. People be eating good as hell in jail. I don't know what the diet is over there, but they eating better than me over there, bro.
Primary goal, the court found his broader actions of repeatedly firing at officers and civilians to clearly indicate a deliberate intention to kill or seriously injure others. Devin's defense team argued that severe mental health issues were primarily responsible for his violent rampage, but the jury was unconvinced, finding Devin guilty of 3 counts of first-degree attempted murder and 3 counts of second-degree assault. He was sentenced to 50 years in prison.
Ooh, 50 years in prison? 50 years in prison, bro?
Yeah, boy.
Ah, man. 50 years in prison. I can deal with that, man. 50 years in prison. My fault. I didn't let y'all see I didn't let y'all see how thick he got. My fault. This is how thick he got, bro. Hold up.
Actions were solely driven by him was his primary...
Yeah, my boy got thick over here, man. My boy got thick, man. I mean, coming from over here, he didn't look that thick over here. He had pointy shoulders over here. His shoulders look a little chunky. But damn, bro. That's crazy, man. But 50 years, if he's 21, 50 years, bro? That's going to have my man... Like 50 years is gonna put him like 50 years is gonna put him like what, 71, right? He ain't coming out. Assuming that he does the full 50 years. I mean, even if he does 40, like still coming out after 60. You know what I mean? And they better not allow him to own a gun ever again, bro. He should not be allowed to handle any type of firearms. He better not even be able to go to a shooting range. Like, he better not even be able to create a Call of Duty account. Like, he should not have access to any guns of any kind, reality or virtual. Like, bro, it's over, bro. Like, ban him from Fortnite, everything, bro. He shouldn't have access to nothing. Paintball. Like, don't even give him a taser, bro. Anyway, that's my video for today, man. Hopefully you guys thought it was cool. Hopefully you learned something. I'm trying to think, what could I have learned here, bro? You know what I mean? What could I have learned here? This guy couldn't take a beating. He got beat up or pushed around and then decided to go shoot random people. Like, not even go shoot the person that he had the altercation with. He went and shot at random people. He went and ruined everybody else's day that had nothing to do with this situation. Like, that's so weak, bro. Man, I don't know, bro. It's weak as hell. But yeah, I don't even know what else to say. I was gonna say, make sure if you hear firecrackers outside, make sure you don't just go outside without making sure that, it's like safe. Make sure you don't see cops at the corner of your block, especially if you heard something that sounded like firecrackers. If you see cops outside your home, Don't just rush out there. Just wait, observe, see what the hell's happening. You know? But anyway, let me go find another video to look at. I'll catch you on the next video. See you later, YouTube.